Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 25th, 2017, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economics events today, nothing scheduled for today, but tomorrow we'll have a few things that will be coming up. So let's look at the charts and see what we did for the month. So we're looking here at the Euro USD, and we spoke about this, how beautiful the chart is going. On the upside, we're trading at 116.37. You see that we took a little bit of a breather yesterday, about 30 pip retracement, which is really insignificant. So the question is where do we stand now? If you see this, that it's going to get weaker and you may book itself a little bit further down to maybe 115.80-ish level, that would be my next best guess. Okay, we look like we're leveling out here a little bit and getting a little bit softer, but just as you're trading the this, and as it's breaking out higher, just be careful if it does break out higher if you do decide to short this. I mean, that's the lower probability trade. At this stage, it's hard to jump into it. You have to have a lot of courage to buy it on the up move. But as you can see on the daily chart, I mean, we've really hit this beautiful, nice trend upwards. So don't fight the trend. Just wait for maybe a pullback down to 115.70-ish level to pick it up maybe on the other side. But as long as we're respecting these levels, I think that we'll be continuing going up higher. GBP USD finally catching up yesterday, 130.72-ish, also selling off, but not much, as you can see here. And we are at resistance here. So just take a look at this if this doesn't break out higher. Now the big name here is the gold. Gold rallied even further yesterday, 1256-ish. Now it's a 1255-ish level, but it is at a resistance level. So just keep in mind, if you did buy this from 1212, this was a nice run up. And as it's exhausting itself in the middle of these two ranges between 1293 and 1215. Looking at oil, also bouncing here at $46 a barrel, hitting this resistance at $47 and just selling off. Okay, that's exactly what had happened, and we expected this accordingly. So just keep an eye on this as well as this unfolds later today. Now the JSE. Okay, now this is the major index down in South Africa. As you can see here, we have multiple year resistance here at 48,419. That would have been a good spot to jump in short. And I would still short it here at these levels. Just be careful if it does pop and it does break out higher. However, I still think that this would be a decent short at these levels, 48,122. Okay, you heard my call today. This would be one of my calls today. Looking at the Dow Jones, also leveling off, selling off a little bit from its highs, 21,600-ish level. We're trading at 21,493, which is a 100-point retracement, 100-plus point retracement. But as you can see on the top level, we've really, rallied up higher to this 21,600. Now, everybody's been asking me, Fred, when are you going to short this? When are you going to short this? When are you going to short this? Now, the thing is that, you don't want to be shorting something that it's on its, dead highs, because a law of motion states that, something will stay in consistency, okay, with the motion unless otherwise indicated. And so right now we don't have a confirmation that this is going to go down. And trust me, if it does, get that confirmation, we'll be all over it on the short side. But however, still right now, we are thinking long, okay? There's no impetus to tell us to go short. Now, this is another issue I see many traders have, is that they have to have the perfect trade. They have to have the top price and the bottom price. Don't think like that. Even if we break this support level at 21,466 and we go further down, and you still have a correctional move of about 2,000, 3,000 points from last summer. So, there's a much bigger spectrum that you have to think about when you're entering a trade, you have to have the impetus, you have to have the reason to get into the trade and get the confirmation. You know, making out that extra $100 up or down is really irrelevant to some more security and some more confidence to getting a little bit bigger. And you could compensate that by getting a little bit bigger. Looking here at the DAX, we're trading at 12,238. We retraced quite nicely, okay, as we're entering the summer. So this is looking a little bit more bearish, okay, and this is another question many people have posed for me, is that when is this going to pull the US markets down? It may and it may not. Okay, so you just got to keep an eye on this to see if we do we do start making these wild moves up and down, and that's usually a telltale sign that there's a redirection of a move, and we're going to be reversing. So keep an eye on this as well. Looking at the USD CAD, we spoke about this yesterday. It's still continuing down. Okay, now this is a major support level, 124.96ish level, as you can see here. We're still at that support level, and let's look if we're going to break that further today on the downside. As you can see, it's really dead on its tracks. Okay, not even a kit down bounce, nothing really pulling this higher. So keep an eye on this as it continues to sell off. This is Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you all a great trading day. Thank you.